Alrighty, kiddies, good morning. October the 25th. Lovely Sunday morning here. Not sure if I'm going to have pancakes or not, or waffles, or just have the regular eggs and fruit. The 25th. You are more apt to rust it out from disuse than you are to wear it out from use. There you go. Unlike a mechanical device that eventually wears out and must be replaced if it is used continually and consistently, the mind grows only stronger when it is active. The more you exercise and stretch your brain, the more proficient it becomes. Disuse, however, will have the same effect upon your mind as it will upon a machine. The most intricate, most powerful machine in the world and the greatest minds will rust away unless they are used. Unless you manage your schedule to permit time for study and learning, it is easy to yield to the temptation to spend your free time in thoughtless, mind-numbing, escapist pastimes. Amen. Hashtag guilty. Relaxation is important, but so is gaining new knowledge. Make sure your daily schedule includes an allotment of time for both. There you go. Okay, so he's talking about balance, which is really important. All work and no play makes Great White Buddha a dull boy. And, just relaxing all the time, which I admit I've been doing a lot more of here in Thailand than I did in the States. In the States, it was a grind. I was focused on building my business, and that was the mission every day, was to grow the business and make an income, pay bills. And here the focus is definitely more relaxing and having a good time. But at the same time, I bought a business. It's COVID. I'm constantly looking for ways to innovate and expand this business. Number one, make it profitable again, get it back to where it was, and then number two, make it better, make it more profitable than it was before, which will, when I get to that point, will actually make it worth all the money I put into it. My initial investment was very low, $13,000 US. That's why I bought this place. It was kicking off $1,000 to $1,500 US a month, and now I've been paying the rent basically out of my pocket because the guest house hasn't been full ever since we've had it. And most it's had is like 3 guests, so that hasn't been contributing like it normally would. And the restaurant, isn't supporting itself like it was, like I said, in the past. So, that's all. Add that to my initial investment, and I need to make that back, and then, start getting profit. So I won't be profitable in this business until 2022, and that's not what I bought. I bought a profitable business day one. I should have been profitable April of 2020, but COVID had other plans. I didn't cry, I didn't curl up in a ball, I didn't go to a safe space. I just battled, just fought. And fortunately, I had done well enough in the States at real estate flipping houses that I had the resources to pour money into a business that wasn't making any money. So Walk-in Street, I mentioned the other day, is definitely picking up. We went there, I'm trying to walk every night now for my health, just to try to continue to lose weight and stay healthy. And it was hopping and bopping last night again. There's a new bar opened up on Bar Street. A buddy of mine, Anand, I used to own the Hummingbird Hostel, and now he's doing a bar called Beat Roots. And live rock and roll, and that's what I want to do on the deck out here on Saturday nights. And he had a band in there, and they were rocking. They're playing some great songs. I really enjoyed hearing it. People were excited about it. So, if anything, that I'm not afraid. Like, if you've got the wrong mindset at this point in your life, you're like, oh my God, there's the music a block away. Why would they come to your place? That's not the right mindset. What I got out of that last night was, if you build it, they will come. In other words, it confirmed what I already thought, that music will draw people to my shop. There's not, 30 customers in this whole town, especially once it gets kind of rolling again and opens up. There's enough to pack out his place and enough to pack out my place. There's the abundance mindset. There's plenty of customers. It was really good to see proof of concept. Music works like I thought it would. It brings people in like I thought it would. He did it first. They did a soft opening, which they're going to be closed now till November 12th, mainly because he's having a baby, for personal reasons. But they never were going to be open tonight anyway, even without the birth. So, music on the deck. I talked to a handyman, engineer, construction guy, Tim from Chicago, cool guy. He's going to come over in the next couple of days and run the power over to the corner. We're going to put a big outlet, 8, 10 outlets, as many as I can get in at 12, because if you've ever played in a band, everybody needs to plug in their amp, the snake soundboard, effect pedal board for the guitar player, mics for the drums, whatever. I mean, there's, everything's got to be plugged in. So we need plugs. We need lots of plugs. So he's going to run, like I said, a big junction box for the power in that corner. And then all I have to do is figure out how big to make the stage. They have a really big stage in that place last night. I don't think I'm going to build that big. That would take up my entire deck. I wouldn't have room for any tables. So it'll be a small stage, but enough to put a drum set on, because like I said, I want to put a band on there. So that's that. That's our lesson for today. Exercise your brain like a muscle. We've talked about it before, and today he makes the point, if you don't exercise your brain, it's going to rot, bring on Alzheimer's or Alzheimer's-like symptoms, So you definitely need to use it or lose it when it comes to your brain. And what I like about what he said at the end is balance. Do some relaxing every day. Don't work 24/7 like I did, because you will burn out. So I put some relaxing time in there. We talked about meditation time maybe in the morning, when you're starting out, quiet time just to think. So do relax at some point in the day, every day. Try to, even though sometimes it feels like things are grabbing you and demanding your time. That's where time management comes in, and prioritizing, because you'll get to a point where you won't have enough time in the day, right? So you need to prioritize and read some time management books, listen to some audio on time management as your challenge grows with that. Do have a balance of working, thinking, putting your mind in use, and just relaxing, chilling. Rob Jones, and he's my sales manager, my buddy. We would work our asses off 7 days a week, and then leave the office 8:30 to 10:30 at night, and we were the last cars in the parking lot, like, repeatedly. Everybody else goes home at 5, 6. We're there at least another 2 hours, usually more. And when we get back to the house, we just watch TV, just mindlessly zone out and watch the boob tube, and I really enjoyed it and relaxed and needed that mind, where I didn't have to engage my head. I could just lay there and be entertained. It was a welcome break. So, and we're just too tired to do anything else. So that's it. We're giving you the formula to success. You can choose to follow it or not.